all yours.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Two Exiles, One Portal. I am Mr. Coffee here with Casper again. What up, bro?
What's up? I fucked up. I didn't mute myself. So,
Mm,
I'm all out of practice when it comes to this transition thing. But we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it because League has been announced,
It has. It has.
and I could care less about my mistakes on this recording and more care about actually getting to the meat of it, having a nice juicy conversation, and reviewing some of what was revealed. Question: Did you watch the reveal?
Not all of it.
Blasphemous. Um,
No. I was sitting there
you was
just
doing
like, you know
life.
what?
You was doing life.
I was, yeah. I was just like, I need some time to actually like sit down and pay attention to this because I think it came across I came across it when it was just like I was not having a good day. I'm not gonna lie. It was just like, no, I need to be in a better headspace for this because this has like if it, yeah. I didn't want to sit there and rage bait myself essentially, but I did see a lot of the like quality of life things, and that was always like a nice little tidbit. Just be like, oh my god, yeah, hype for that, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I did see one of your comments about one of the uh about you said something along the line of, "Oh my
Stack
God, I never."
decks.
No. That's not what you said. Your exact words were, "I can't believe I'm so excited about a button."
Oh, oh my god. Oh fuck, I forgot about button. Oh my god, dude, I totally forgot what the fuck I
That's
was
the
talking about.
one message you put on Discord, and I was just like, "A button? What are you talking about? What button are you talking about?" Because at that point I already watched everything, so I was
Mhm.
like absorbing everything. And I'm just like, "What? What button? Did I miss a button? Damn it!" And I thought to myself like, "I'm gonna have to watch it again." But here we are. We're gonna watch it again. But we're gonna watch it together. Maybe it'll jog your memory what button you're referring to.
It was on one of these tiny teasers. It was this one. It was in the honorable mentions.
Okay. I don't know if they went through honorable mentions in. Maybe they do. Maybe they do in quality of life. So we'll have to see. I don't remember if they did or not. Um, I guess before we get started, like always, guys, subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. We'll be playing obviously League Launch and on the upcoming leagues. We'll be doing a lot of different content, pushing new levels. There's new Ubers apparently now. So uh, we'll see. We'll see how far we get. There's been a lot of changes with the T17's maps and all that stuff. That's gonna be crazy. Interesting trying to figure that out. I also watched. I'll probably be incorporating some of this information. I did watch the entire Q&A. It
Oh
was
wow,
a very long one
it was a
because they went off on long tangents. I mean, long tangents of like future of Path of Exile 1, um, where are they going directionally with the game, its identity compared to Path of Exile 2. So if you're interested in knowing some of that input from the developers, I highly recommend watching. Maybe skipping the first hour, maybe. But it is a lengthy one, so it's a good. It's like a Star Wars movie. You're gonna be there for a while, so just
okay.
keep that in mind. But they do drop a lot of gems. The one thing I'll say is that Mark did most of the talking.
Okay.
Take that
The,
for what? Take that for face value. I just take that for face value. That has no hidden meaning. Just it is what it is.
hmm, hmm.
I've I've had my negative views on Mr. Johnson over there. Um, Hence why I skipped him in his beginning little thingy thing. All right, so we're probably fast forward this throughout the recording. So just if you're listening to this for the first time, you know, uh, just keep in mind it's not you, it's me. I love it. By the way, I love the unique style that they have with Breach now. They went all in on hands and fingers.
I don't even know if I consider those hands and fucking fingers, bro.
Well, it's like if you
That's like super Dead Spacey.
right, but if you zoom into every part of their body,
Necromorphs.
huh?
Sorry, necromorphs.
Necromorphs. I've never heard that term.
That's what they are in Dead Space.
Okay. It's been a while since I played Dead Space. I haven't played the latest iteration, but it's they've really gone all in. But anyway, how old is she? They're doing kung fu.
Yes.
Wait, I'm
Then
sorry.
wait.
Wait,
You said wait, and I was like, then
wait,
wait.
wait. Okay, okay, okay. This is a preview to the monk in Path of Exile 2.
Is it really?
Yeah, because in Path of Exile 2, as a monk, you could play Acolyte Chayula, who is a breach lord.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at them, they're here doing kung fu, like monks. Sorry, I just had to nerd out the lore. Righteous Fire. Dope,
Thick.
bro. Maps are gonna be so crazy with this. Just want to pause right here. Imagine this plus Delirium plus Beyond. Like,
Maps are gonna be juicy as fuck.
just gonna sit. I'm just gonna pour a little liquor out for my dad, for my older homies out there that've been around for 10 years. Holy shit! What build is this, by the way? Never seen it. It's a
That's a link.
minion link build.
Yeah, yeah. Cool.
So I just want to pause right here. Something that was mentioned during Q&A that I don't think is gonna mention here is that there is a mechanic that the more those walls you get rid of, you will spawn more breach spawners. Is how they described it.
Mm.
So there is a direct correlation between the more you get rid of, you're going to spawn more, and there's going to be thicker maps and thicker interactions. So if you don't want, if you're finding the content too hard, it's best just to go in straight into the thingamajig and then not go around and clearing the entire walls and all that stuff because you reveal too much of the content. Nice.
Oh, I like the area.
It was Tool. Loot.
A tree in the tree.
Surprise!
Typical path. Let's
Another skill
go.
tree.
Bingo
I,
card.
bro.
Check.
Yeah, like I love the art style, bro. I don't know if you saw my
Ooh,
message. This is basically Harvest League, but with items.
that's cool. Ooh, mini hen.
You get two. By the way, you know that microtransaction you have with the two
Uh huh.
arms?
Yeah,
That is what
yeah.
it is. This is what this is.
Little minis.
That's bro. That's crazy. Look at the damage on that.
That is it's just what is that? Frostwave?
Uh, yeah, Ice Tornado. This is Ice Tornado. You want me to run it?
Yeah.
Return to Dust is a graph of target rare or unique enemies in range, calling forth a massive hands which slam down, dealing 8 high damage. So it's the big black,
Oh,
red arms that come
that's
down.
what it's showing. Okay. Yeah. Dance with the white. Notice they're in simulacrum.
Yeah. Wow. I liked it, but I don't like the fact that it only when you yell.
You can get war cries going pretty often.
The fact that you get two is crazy. All right. I feel like we should stop somewhere, but it's so good.
Oof. Lots of good shit, dude. The treat looks cool too. They're bringing back
All right. I'm gonna
30%
stop right here.
quality, bitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. Just go, let's go back a little bit. Um, so part of so the part that I'm not understanding so far is that this tree right here, which I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you?
Yes.
Okay, so the mouse, yeah, the tree he has selected is that independent to the amount of skill points that you get available? Or is it just simple craft blood? Did he mention that?
No. I don't think
Because
he did.
I don't know if each of these points just require X amount of craft blood. Get what I mean? Not necessarily like a skill point of such. Because later on
Bro.
you'll see that he has points in every single one of the street, like a selection. Let me go back a little bit, see if he mentions anything about that. Yeah, see, he's just kind of. This is unallocated, but it doesn't say what you need.
Yeah.
Yay, more currencies. Crafting. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right here. Alright, let's pause it right here. Alright.
This is gonna be so complex.
Fucking bananas. This right here. This is just fucking. The I thought that the items I saw in Abyss for Path of Exile 2 were disgusting, which they were, because the hyperness of selective crafting made it insane. But I think this is a good in between what I saw in Abyss and also what we saw in what was the one with the corpse crafting? I forgot what league was that.
Necropolis.
Necropolis. Wait, that was just fucking insane. I think this is a good in between because you get to grow specific items that you are looking for. Like if you want like crazy movement speed boots, high fizz, whatever, like it's super high targeted farming, but catered to whatever you're looking for.
Yeah. It's it's one of those things where I think this is gonna end up being not necessarily like abused per se, but it's pretty close to abuse levels.
I think they want to. I think they want people not abuse it, but I think people they're looking to see. I mean, they're always looking to see how broken it gets. Um, because I don't know. I mean, the way he explains it, maybe my imagination is not as great, but the way he explains it, I don't know if there's a lot of room to abuse it because you shouldn't select. Like for example, if you get enough craft blood, you technically shouldn't select everything because your chances to get what you're looking for is going to be that much less. So if you really want looking for boots or you're looking for a bow or whatever with certain qualities, but you select everything, like you're not gonna get
No,
that boots.
but
You're not gonna get that bow.
but but that's the whole thing, right? Like Necropolis kind of seemed the same way, where it's like, oh well, if you just start putting corpses in there, yeah. But the thing is that's not my point. Like to be able to target certain things and then craft your boots later, for instance, like because you have to remember we still have things like Eldritch Orbs, which means like if you could figure out a way to get like the prefixes you want on a pair of boots or some shit, right?
Hmm.
And then you could oh dude, like the being able to control how the item comes out would be would is
So to be clear, this is more like creating your own fractured item.
which is pretty much what Necropolis was.
Fair, fair. Um, because I'm assuming this spits out rare, so you're gonna have with at least a minimum of one or two, maybe three desired, with a possibility of two or three undesires.
This shit is gonna crash my PC.
Where with the content itself or just the crafting.
But just and like everything.
Mm.
The shit is gonna be so rough on my PC to juice maps in this particular fashion at the level that it's, bro. This shit's gonna
Hmm.
be actually crazy.
But wait till you see the support gems.
Okay, bro.
Just look. 500% increase chance.
5,000%.
Like At a certain point, that percentage is kind of like, what's the purpose of that? This is dope, bro. This is dope. We're gonna see some crazy Mage Bloods.
Oh no. Pause.
Uh, uh,
I want it.
this is
I
gonna
want this
create.
for early games so bad.
By the way, the symbol changes on the unique. It has a little flame thing.
Yeah, yeah, it has a little bit of
Yeah.
little. Oh man, I love it. Oh, dude, that's gonna be. I wonder what. I wonder if the mods I can roll on it are consistent, or if it's like, oh my god, dude, how big is the pool of mods I can roll, and what?
Uh huh.
Can you remove a
This
downside?
this is another one. It adds. It's usually it
Oh
usually
no,
it usually
bro, that's broken. This
yeah
right here,
yeah
that
yeah
particular mod, that's just straight broken.
yeah. I mean, Quill Rain
That's
is one of the go-to items for cast on crit. It's one of the ones. That's one of the early ones you go for. Cast on crit.
yeah. You still need a lot of crit though.
So being able
I
to,
I
if
would
especially
go
early on,
for.
one this burrow early on will help you clear like 5 hours of your your campaign.
Yeah, that's just crazy. It should get you into T10 maps easy. And then just being able to like reserve all your mana and then just still be able to just blast your shit. The only thing that you can't use is like maybe inspiration, which is really good as like you're clearing, but fuck it.
Yeah, maybe I'm just
I
blasting everything.
wonder I wonder if you can remove that 30% less damage.
You probably could, right? But if you could, it would be worth like 100 fucking divs. You know what I
Dude, I
mean?
don't even
Like it just
care.
it would just be like an
This now just
insane
becomes the
bow.
best bow. Yeah.
Some other examples.
Oh my
Zounce
god.
Blood, Elemental Overload. Look at
Bro,
Foulborn
what
Chaos
is that gold
Persistence.
rim? What is that gold rim, bro? What?
uh,
And then just elemental overload. Yeah, you just have that cool.
yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
it's gonna be hard to price some of these items. There it is.
Oh no.
Yep. Yeah, this is yeah.
I
They
wanted
won't
to
they won't
farm
reveal
fucking
that one.
simulacrums. Well, no, I can do. Oh, dude,
You can.
we could still. Okay, we can
Yeah.
do both. We could do both. We could
Yeah,
do
yeah.
both
You
because
can.
we still need plus splinters. Yeah.
I think some that can't farm is the blood. I don't think you can farm the blood on simulacrums.
Right. So either way, we need a map to get the simulacrums
Yeah.
because I know it's if we farm it out, so we could just have delirium on the map. We just need to be fucking strong.
Alright, let's take a pause right here. Boom. Woo. Reactions.
That's that's a good one. This is I knew this was gonna be a fucking banger league. No, I didn't. I was hoping it was gonna be a banger league.
It's been a dry summer. Nah, it has not. It has not, because the last league was pretty good. But this is a this league is the first league that they change up a lot of different things.
Too many people went to PoE2 to try out the bullshit.
Myself included.
So that's my stance. That's why what made last league fucked.
Yeah. They did promise during the Q&A that they were really gonna go back with the 2.5, 3 months back and forth because they didn't want to cut. They don't. They're working with a 1 week grace period between the two games, but they don't want to go beyond that as far as stepping on each other's toes. The goal is not to, push like basically. oh well, this league is gonna be 2 weeks later, so you know you can and because it messes up all the schedules. So they did talk a little bit about that, and so we'll see, what happens. But another thing they said in the Q&A was that they are specifically not worried about new players for Path of Exile 1. They're
Thank God.
not worried about that. They are all in on satisfying the current player base.
This is good because it's one of those things where it's like, dude, I if PoE 2 is not going to be the game for us, then please don't ruin PoE 1. That's all.
Right.
Like if we continue this being cool too, and the other thing being for the fucking Diablo 4 nerds that want to play a fucking somewhat difficult fucking game, a little tiny bit more complex than Diablo, sure, for sure. But don't fucking ruin PoE 1
I
because
could
you
ruin
want
this episode by complaining about what Jonathan said during the Q&A, but I'm not going to do it. But he did say some asinine things, which really got me upset when he was talking about it. But yeah, I'll
to be
discuss.
honest, I've been tired of fucking Jonathan for a while. I've missed Chris Wilson for a minit, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he said like he goes, but Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2 is the same game, and I'm like, motherfucker. If you really are looking at yourself like that and convince yourself that's true, then you're the fucking problem. They're
yeah, well,
dramatically different games.
but the thing is we've known that he's the fucking problem.
Gosh, man, I'm gonna ruin this episode, so I'm just gonna
This
stop
is
there.
like, bro, yeah, just whatever. All right, go ahead. All right,
All
back
right,
to hype, back
all
to
right.
hype, back to
So,
hype.
new skills and support gems. This is what's gonna break your computer, by the way. This is what's
Oh
gonna break your
God,
computer.
am I gonna hold up? Pause. And does that mean that you already know what skill I want to play?
This is gonna. So I know what skill you want to play, but I guarantee when you watch this, you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I want to play 3 different skills."
Okay, all right.
Uh,
We'll see. I just wanted to see your prediction.
but it's mainly the support gems, by the way. Mainly the support
Ooh,
gems, not necessarily the new skills as much. So yeah,
okay.
I'll pause between each one. You can tell me with a pause anytime you want. All right, well, you want to pause it there? Now the wall of force, that's definitely like a +1 to anything you got, right? The
Anything,
first
bro.
one, the rain of kinetic blast, whatever the fuck,
I'm gonna COC that shit.
it gets nuttier though.
I'm gonna COC that shit.
Because I don't know. Oh wait, let me show you. Okay, this right? Those little balls
They're
that
all
it's leaving.
dying.
So wait, do you see those little balls?
Yeah,
That's a
they
support
explode.
gem. That's a support gem.
Oh, that's the support.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, yeah,
what?
yeah, 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 yeah. You'll get to it afterwards. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Oh,
We'll get to it. Oh, wait, I didn't give it that justice. I love this, by the way. This is Fire Obama.
okay.
Love it. I feel like why did it take so long?
Yeah.
This is gonna be nutty.
Yo.
That's gonna be insane, bro. This is the one. This is the man one. But I can see someone making something crazy with this.
Go back.
This one.
Yes. I need to see this. I need to understand this a little bit more.
So he casts it kind of like Ethereal Knives, and it auto targets anything around him. then it
Oh,
chains.
you can totally auto bomb that shit somehow.
Yeah, this is cool. This kind of feels like Skitterbox, by the way.
It feels like Skitterbots, but there's four of them, and they're like bouncing shit.
Yeah,
Bro, what is that gonna do with Spark?
yeah, yeah.
What is that actually gonna do with Spark? Wow. Okay.
Okay, this is gets it gets crazier. All right, this is the craziest one, by the way.
Ah.
So basically, you're just creating. So they created the Herald of Ash, just elemental versions of it, where you're now creating these projectiles that now not only do they damage on hit, but they also explode at the end of their life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can see it both ways. You can see this carpeting, especially on COC builds, carpeting the entire fucking map with it, or just very close proximity when they're exploding much faster and shorter range for bosses and for.
If you can scale how many of them you spawn.
Well, it's based on. I think it's based on how many times you cast your skills.
Well, but oh, then never mind. Well, maybe you make like a build that just like shoots really, really fucking fast,
Yeah,
really low
COCs.
duration. No, 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 with really low duration, and then you just stand on top of it. Because you wouldn't want to COC. Well, you could COC because whatever you're shooting can crit, I guess. But I'm more like thinking like how many of those things can you scale, and how low can you get the duration to where like you just explode wherever you're at. Because those tornadoes spawn from you, right?
Uh-huh. I,
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's review it. Let's see if I can slow it down because I don't know if he mentions that. Yeah,
Yeah, they spawn from you. So you can get that really low duration and you're just a walking fucking nuke.
yeah. Boop, boop. That's too fast. Sounds like gibberish.
Okay.
Look, 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 look.
That reminds me of Meteor of like cascading, I think it is. I can't remember. It's the
The
small or the large meteors that I played that
volatile,
one.
volatile did.
No, 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 no. That's the orbs. That's when you're
Oh,
making orbs.
okay.
You're making orbs that run around and kill shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The meteors I'm talking about is the like is literally meteor. It's like meteor fall of something, and it's just like a whole bunch of fucking just meteors falling from
Oh,
the sky.
yeah, 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 yeah. You don't see that often. It's the one that
No,
that boss
I
does on Volcano.
yeah, 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 yeah. And it's
Mhm.
just like it's a pretty good skill. It's just and you can also get that on Cast on Crit. But yeah, yeah, that looks like that, but just like an electric version of it, which is pretty cool. But the little orbs afterwards,
They
I don't.
explode. They explode. Yeah.
No, 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 no. I understand that, but my
Mhm.
whole point is like
I think it would be
I'm
better for boss
here.
clearing. I think because I
I'm
think
hoping. I'm thinking that just gives it a good wave clear, and then gives you the opportunity to scale for boss clearing as well. I'm hoping.
well in situations in which like I think for the league launch, for the league content, and then for beyond, you know how you clear enemies and then more enemies spawn because of it.
Yeah.
And also Abyss kind of has that same kind of trigger
Oh
of like you
yeah.
clear a wave and another fucking wave go on top of it. This having a skill like that basically puts you in a line where you clear one pack, another pack goes in front of it, and now that pack is getting hit by those little balls, and you
Yeah.
just keep mounting that shit. I think it would immensely help clear for builds who are using lightning and such and kinetic blast, even though they kind of don't need.
They also give you a really high chance to shock, which will also like help your crit with certain things. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Bloodline classes. What is this?
Okay, okay. This is probably gonna be the meteor part of our meatiest part of our episode. This is a new ascendancy class on top of your ascendancy class. This is ascendancy
Oh,
plus time. I don't know, squared.
So it's like the thing with the when you chose the backpack, the charms, or the other thing. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Some people know what I'm saying. Some of you don't.
It's skill, but they're passive points.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay,
That's
okay.
but you
Let's
don't
watch it.
remember that where like you got to choose the little mini backpack?
No,
What was that? Oh my fucking god, dude.
mini backpack. Oh, wait. With the charms, with the charms. You could
Yes, that
choose.
it
Yeah,
literally said that.
yeah. That's what this is. That's what this is.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But it's more. It's less based on backpacks and more based on
No,
universal
no,
all
no. I
classes.
understand,
Yeah,
but that had passives because it
yeah.
did have passives. So I'm just saying. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
So it's like
okay.
it's yeah. Okay.
You choose.
You heard that?
No.
Uh, so each bloodline is gonna be attached to a mini boss. So you have to go find a mini boss and then you get the bloodline. That's the way
Okay, that makes
they're
sense.
doing the like instead of going to Trial of the Ancestors, you do it this way.
And the other one was you did it with the charms and shit. You did it by
hmm
finding that
The
particular thing.
keeper,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah, the NPC, and then
yeah,
do
yeah,
missions for them, and then they give it to you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Let me just rewind that.
Oh no. No, just give me more.
Yeah,
Just
they
give me
talked
more
about it.
points. I
They
don't want to choose. I just want more power.
yeah.
More power.
There are certain builds that you do have an extra 2 points at certain points that's like, all right, I guess I could choose this. But there are other builds that require all of the points in the specific ascendancy for it to make it work. So
Yeah,
this
this
is
is gonna
both
be a
gonna,
rough choice.
yeah, this is both gonna hamper some builds, but it's gonna create a lot more builds. So that's the trade-off.
But you're gonna have to find a build that could do the thing that you're needing to do before you could choose to, like, you catch my drift?
hmm
So you need to have your ascendancy to do some of these bosses, I'm sure. And then you're gonna have to be like, all right, well, time to gut piece of my build. That
Well,
hurts.
you know how some like I'm thinking of the Saboteur that gives more suppress that ascendancy that gives more spell suppress. You know, by the time you get to red maps, you may opt
Okay,
out of that.
so here's gonna be my argument against that particular node. If your ascendancy class is giving you 40% fucking spell suppress, and you went that ascendancy because of that, chances are you're not gonna want to throw away that and then put it on your fucking gear. That like
I understand, but if the
if
power
you
creep is that much higher by going through a bloodline, right? And all you have to do is now fit, a spell suppression on your
40
equipment.
suppress,
I
do
know,
you know how much money that is?
I know, but hopefully you farmed enough. I'm just saying,
No,
I'm
this
just
is
giving
gonna
a
be so
plausible
hard.
scenario as
Just
to
give me
win.
more points. Just give me more points.
Now, you see, like it's not that many points, but it's
No, but you have to choose like ascendancy points for this. That's so rough. I don't know. Hold up. Let's see. Let's see. There's 10 bloodline. Oh my
uh
fucking fuck.
it's gonna one of these is gonna convince you.
Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh no. I'm doomed.
This is crazy because
Huh?
a lot of people can't kill him.
You know what's funny? I killed him almost the same exact way. Hold up. Hold up. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. I need to slow down this part. Yeah, that you went back too far.
I just want to make sure I don't mess up.
Yeah. A little bit further.
with
Good old poison concoction, poison fucking dot cap, and he's using a fury valve. That build is bonkers, by the way. Oh no, but keep going. No. It was the skill tree that I need to see. I want the slowdown. 20%.
I can pause it.
Okay.
Ready?
Go normal speed. Why 1 1% more damage? Okay. Oh, that's actually sick.
Yeah, but you need 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, maybe yeah. Like, but that's still like if you're like for instance, like, right? If you're
A
a tanky
slammer.
build,
Hmm.
if you're like a tanky build, you could fucking easily get an extra Val Molten Shell.
I don't know if that's worth it for a
ZDVS. No,
Val
this is
Molten Show. No.
yeah, bro. Do you know that that's how people tank Cirrus Meteor?
I think there might be easier ways to survive that than to fucking use 4 of your ascendancy points for that.
Who knows?
Oh, grant. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2 points. Sorry. I thought the
Yeah,
starting was on the left, not the middle. Sorry.
you have Shepherd. Hold up, pause. This needs to get paused because I need to read this. You have Shepherd Shoals if you have at least 4 corrupted items, 6 corrupted items, and 8 corrupted items. Okay, 80% less. So, wow. Okay, yeah. When you wait,
Blood barrier.
okay. Life recovery from generations. I know this is gonna be really fucking like strange. This could be used for ward looping.
Because of the
Blood barrier.
yeah.
The problem that comes from this is risking 8 of your items for this because I'm gonna be real with you to get like decent ward gear. Oh, bro, you're spending so many fucking divs, and then you're just gonna have to fucking corruption chamber them. Oh my god, so many things are gonna get deleted. All right, I'm over it. Mhm. Okay. Wait, what? At least that's 50% chance to be removed from you at 50% effect, and then reapplied at 50% increased stealth while elusive. Okay, no, I don't like that. All right, whatever.
This is actually like
Yo,
this
that's
is
actually
yeah.
bonkers.
Yeah, that's basically a free spell, spell
That's just
icon
more damage. That's just more damage for
for 2
unleash.
points.
Yeah. Mm, I hate this boss fight, dude. He kills me so many times for no. Wait, nigga, what?
That's the third nemesis.
Oh no! Oh no! They done broke the fucking game. Oh
It comes
no!
with sacrifice. It comes with a sacrifice.
What's Oh, all right. Y'all are fucking funny. Y'all are fucking funny.
I think the belt,
Oh, whoa.
unless you have
Hold up.
mage blood. Good.
Skills added chaos damage equal to 20% of life cost. If life cost is not higher than the maximum, you could spend skills gain a base of life cost equal to 100% of base of mana cost. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I need to read this like 4 times. Okay. So anybody who played Forbidden Right cast on crit last league, you're getting a huge boost. Huge. Huge. That
Then
is just 20% more damage.
it's just if the part that it loses me is if life cost is not higher than the maximum you could spend. That
So
line confuses me a little bit.
I think that means that as long as you have the HP to do it, right? So you can't like so if life cost is not higher than the maximum you could spend. So if you're cheating it out is what I'm thinking. If it's basically saying that if you're cheating this out then you can't do it. But that is a very specific clause and I'm actually not 100% sure what they mean
If the life
because
cost
I
is not
don't
higher than the maximum you could spend.
but so okay. So if you have an increased damage taken somewhere, this fucks it. Because so if you say if the skill that you're casting is 10 HP, and you're casting it and you're like, cool, casting it for 10 HP. As long as it's not as long as you're not magically taking 11 HP, then it won't then you're fine. So anything that would make you like so because of it that means that you have to at minimum okay. So for instance like what is it? Heartbound Loop. When your skeletons die, you'll take a certain amount of damage. That's what we use for cast when damage taken loops. If because that damage is physical, we have to be able to make sure that we're not taking like we're not at a negative resist for it. So we can't be cheating out extra levels of cast when damage taken because we're taking more damage from the skill that we're spending it on.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that sounds really stupid, but
I
I
mean, like,
think this is literally to cuck fucking ward loopers or health loopers, not ward loopers. This is for health loopers because
I,
ward loopers don't care. Ward loopers just take the fucking damage to the what's it called to the ward.
okay.
I think. I'm
I mean,
hoping.
it's
I don't know.
the way it's written is definitely not for. It needs to be tested because there's the way they write it. It's almost as if it could work for certain scenarios, but not others. But there's no clear. There's no. They would have to add like the parentheses at the bottom, like kind of elaborating some more. Like, what do you mean by this?
Yeah,
So
I'm I'm really curious because you know what that shouts to me is that when they were testing this in house, the thing was literally just skills gain added chaos damage equal to 20% of life cost, and then some guy was just like, boss, I broke it," and then they were just like,
well,
how
I
is that
mean,
functioning?" And then they're like this, and then they were just like, "All right, make that not happen." And they were just like, "Well, if I couldn't do this, it would be fine." And then that's the thing.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That would don't I mean, Scissorin and some of those guys are some of the ones that tested a lot of this shit. So I'm sure one of them broke it.
I'm really curious if one of them has a breakdown of what the fuck this means. And I hate to say that, like over a 3-second clip, I wonder if one of them went super in depth to tell me what this means. But yeah, no. All right, you can go. You can go. Sorry. I hate them for not telling me. Not pause it. Pause it for a second. I hate them for showing her in the teaser part of this and then just glossing over like, oh yeah, I wonder what you'll get for that. Fuck you. Fuck you for that. Fuck you hard for that.
You have
I
to wait
don't
for at
want
least
to
the
have to
first week. You have to wait for the first week until someone posts it.
bro. Oh no. Or we could probably look in the patch notes.
No, I
But
seen the
no.
patch notes. It's not there.
Damn it. All right.
Yeah, It's not
Bastards.
there. So you have to wait for the first couple days before they, if someone finishes all the content and posts everything. So I figured you would like the whole ICO thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All
There
right.
are certain builds that I've played where I feel like the fucking flask are superfluous.
Again, it depends on where you are in the game. If you are in a game where you don't have Mage Blood yet, it might be worth it. An extra ring, because
Especially if it's
most
like a good
people,
one.
yeah, most people use their rings as fillers for certain things, and
Bro, do you know how strong some of my builds would be right now if I were able to ditch something like my flasks for like an extra ring slot?
yeah,
Dude, that's crazy.
I mean, you would have to
Like,
sacrifice two of your Ascendancy nodes, which
yeah,
would be more than just an
but you
item.
get a free Nimbus. But you get a free Nimbus. And
Right.
Nimbus is literally like 70 div. All like every fucking league.
Yeah,
That's crazy. And with how much power some people can get from a ring slot, especially with some of these like with some of the heist unique rings. Oh my god, dude.
especially the uh, I'm thinking of Flicker, the Flicker
Mm,
rings. I'm sure we're gonna see some Flicker builds with three Flicker rings, which is like
it's gonna be interesting.
the +1 to frenzy charges, like
Yup.
attack speed, all those beautiful mods that are impossible to get.
And they're gonna be like, fuck all the
Talk
flasks.
about talk about talk about getting mirrored rings. Now you got to get two mirrored
Yeah.
rings.
Oh god. Yeah, that would definitely have increased the cost of my last few builds if I had done that, to be completely honest. Because most of the time my amulet is not that expensive.
Yeah, I mean you do have a
Most
choice. No amulet, no belt, or no what was the other one?
flasks.
No flask. So you know, it is what it is.
Yep. Man,
This next part we can probably skip unless you want to watch it. This is the asynchronous
I
discussion.
know it's coming. I'm happy it's coming. That's that we could just skip that
All right.
glaze.
Uber fights. Should we go into it?
Let's go. Yep, I'm curious.
All right. Oops. Now they say new, like they're new. They're not new. They're just
They're
current.
new fights.
Right.
But later never came. Sorry. Fuck that. I won't be doing this one. Fuck that boss.
Lonely fragment. That's just insane. You're gonna have to walk around with three dashes. Might be the easiest one. Oh fuck. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, okay, you should do that then. This is the hardest one.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's that's yeah,
Oh,
that's the hardest one,
that's
bro.
fucked. Hmm.
Oop, pause.
Bitter Instinct.
I sent this to Alex.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll trust them that this is something cool.
It's basically turns turtle builds into offensive builds.
Pause. Oh no.
Increase spell damage.
Oh
Increase damage from
no.
poison. Triggered
Oh
spells poison when hit.
no.
All damage triggered spells can be.
Oh no. I don't know if you see this. What's its critical strike chance?
40%? Oh, 9%.
It has a base 9% critical strike chance, bro. This is a COC dagger. Oh
But it poisons.
no. Yes, but that's good. That means that like all you have to do. Oh my god, dude. Soul Rend. Is that what I'm gonna play? I
Yeah,
think
here.
that's what I'm gonna play. I wonder how what I wonder how hard
Okay,
this
so
dagger is
before you
gonna be.
decide, remember, poison builds do not scale good with Autobots.
Oh fuck, you're right. Okay, okay,
So
okay, okay.
just
Thank you,
want to just
thank you, thank you. Okay,
they're
thank you,
good
thank you.
independently. They're very good
They are.
independently. Probably
Because you
good
can
for,
hit dot cap.
and not yeah. Not only that, you could probably start leaguing with them, but they do have a fall off point where you're just not going to be able to do well with a
Yeah,
Autobot.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I get you. Yeah, I forgot. Good call. Good call.
but this yes, this is good COC or let's take a look at this one. Hollowed Monarch helmet.
Wait. Link skills can target damageable minions. Your linked minions take 73% less damage. On killing a rare, a random linked minion gains its. Oh my god. You it's a headhunter for your minions?
Yeah. For 60 seconds.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's headhunter.
Yeah.
That's literally headhunter is also 60 seconds.
Which is if you're
That's
clearing maps. This. You know what's rough with this one is that most minion builds need that +2 helmet. This
nah,
is a
dude, this overrides it. This overrides it completely. Fuck the +2 helmet. The +2 helmet is good, don't get me wrong, especially if you're like playing like an AG, you can get that shit with like an enhance, like a really good enhance. This right here like turns your
it has
the
good resist by
amount
the way.
of
Look,
power
it has
for
30 plus
you.
all resistances. Yeah, it covers that
Like
part.
like dude, the amount of power if you can get this your minion to kill one or two rares
Yeah, you scale.
and on an RNG basis, you'll end up like dude, holy shit. That's crazy. That's going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's because it's on killing a. So it doesn't say that your minion has to kill it. It says on killing a rare monster. So it doesn't
A
matter who kills
random.
it. A
Oh
random link
wow.
minion gain its modifiers for 60 seconds.
I want you can literally run Headhunter
Now,
with
the
this.
way you can do this, right? The way you can change this is that instead of running around with an army of minions, that each of them will have one modifier, which is thing. It's probably gonna be the thing
You just run
with
Reaper.
one. Yeah, with one minion.
You just run with Reaper and Sentinel from Necro.
That will basically super pump one or two of your, and you know,
No,
and
no,
it
yeah, no. It won't even matter because you keep Sentinel for the buffs that it's going to give your Reaper. Your Reaper is going to be the only ones to get the buffs because Sentinel's not targetable.
alternatively, this also gives new life to maybe AG
You
because
can actually if you ran this helm as an Orabot and had a crazy ass AG, you'd slap.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't. I mean, obviously we don't have mercs, right? But I'm curious how would this interact with mercs?
Oh, there's no need. You could put a headhunter on your merc.
No, I understand that, but I wonder if things like mercs count as minions. I don't think they do.
No, not in the sense of like these types of things.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay,
uh,
all right. Interesting helm.
the Dark Monarch.
Oh, as a matter of fact, pause.
What's up?
He's using Reaper.
But you can say he has one, two, three, four, five linked minions.
Yeah, but I didn't even consider this, but you kind of usually want that anyway because you want your Reaper to sometimes eat a minion because that's what
Uh,
they'll do. They'll eat one of your minions for it. So you kind of want like, yeah, all right, yeah, okay, okay, okay.
yeah, look at it. I don't know if you can see it, but he has like three buffs. All right, this is where I think some of what you pointed out too.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna skip this heist one. I'm gonna skip this heist one.
Wait, why?
Okay, never mind. I didn't care about it. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say this almost made me want to run heist.
It it would
This is
definitely.
my biggest problem. I kid you not. This is my biggest problem with heist. Straight up,
I didn't. I don't
100%.
like decking them out.
I don't
Too.
like decking them out either, but leveling them up is like pulling fucking teeth. I refuse to do it.
Yeah. So that you don't have to worry about that anymore. At least you could just pop in whenever you get a map
I
and
could do
then
that solo. Yeah.
yeah.
Sick. Sick.
Oh, look at the look at the cost.
Yep. That's not that bad. That's like 5 maps. It's like 5 maps that are mid.
Yep.
That was also sick.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's long.
Long overdue.
This,
This was nice. Yes.
this.
Identify your items.
Oh my God.
And... Ooh, fuck scrolls of
No, yeah, no
wisdom.
more scrolls of wisdom. Rip. Rest in peace. Pieces, maybe. This is unsung
Eh,
hero.
eh. This one doesn't. That one doesn't bother me. Is that one doesn't excite me as much. This one is also pretty good, but
Yeah, we can't
I
run this
need
as much.
I can't run it. Like that, I was also happy about.
Okay.
Neat. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Saving people's
Yes.
carpal tunnel.
Yes. I don't have to do 5,000 clicks of war. Yes. Figures. Makes sense.
This
Oh,
has been a pet peeve of
this
mine.
was it. This
The
is it, bro.
yeah.
This was the button. This was the button I was referring to.
Okay, this is the
Oh,
button.
this
This
is the
is
button.
as a controller player. For those of you who don't know, and never played with controller, in controller mode, you don't have to click these buttons. This is done automatically for you.
Yup.
So
Proving that they can do it.
yeah, the only thing you need to do is let's say you want to lock in a skill at a certain level. You just make sure that you get it to that level. You go into the inventory, you go into the skill, the socket, and you lock it. Right? There's a lock button. That doesn't exist in keyboard mouse. There's no way to lock the level unless you don't just click one of these buttons, right? And it
Right click.
goes. Right. But I'm saying that you have to like interface with this lock system. You can't go into the inventory, go into the socket itself, and like right click whatever, right? It's
Right.
just functions completely different. But yes,
Mm, mm.
which is to
So fuck.
me still feels cheap
I don't care. Fuck it. Do you know
because
how many
you still got to
misclicks
click
have
the
happened
button.
because of? Do you know how many misclicks have happened because of me trying to level up all my gems in the middle of a map?
Uh,
I've died so many times trying to level up skill gems as I'm mapping, bro. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for that button.
that's I'm gonna stop this. So
Yeah.
this is just supporter packs.
Yeah.
Those of you who are, want to look at those, you want to buy one, feel free to do so. This video is obviously getting a little long, so we'll move on beyond that.
Press
Um,
a button.
yes, yes, please support. Hang out with us during league launch. If you like this content, want more content, let us know how you feel about it. Let us know how you, want us to cover anything specifically or whatever. Feel free to let us know.
Tell us what you're lead launching.
Yeah. Does any of this change your mind? You gonna try one of the new metas? I don't even know what the metas are now. I wonder if anyone got builds yet. Probably too early, right? No, it's not too early. Patch notes out.
Patch notes are out. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably got
yeah.
somebody.
Let me see. Let me go up. Let me go with Scissoring. Scissoring usually, he usually got a banger or two. Patch notes. No, nothing yet. No, no, nothing yet. Okay, might be too early.
Just waiting on patch notes. Just waiting on the crafting part of the theory. You know,
Let me check Pox. See, Pox got his updated 13 hours keep the flame wretches fire changes. Yeah, Pox already got his up.
yep.
But I mean,
He's like, yep, easy.
all fairness, he does one build. So
Just one build
but
every league.
this league content is literally for him because Righteous Fire is literally built into the league of the content itself. So let me check Mathel. Mathel. Boop 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 boop. No, no. Sorry, guys. Just nope. Nothing yet. Nope, nothing yet.
I
So
actually realized I don't watch Mathel.
I don't either. I just know that he's one of the I don't want to say top, but one of the most recognized. Is that a good term?
Maybe I need to remember who it is I watch. There's someone I watched in specific because
Empyrean.
they
Empyrean.
Empyrean, yeah, Empyrean Gaming.
Let's see, Empyrean Gaming.
I wonder if he says
Watch
like what he's
Empyrean
gonna
play.
do.
Let's see what he got going on over here. Project AOE.
Nah, he
Reese.
hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he hasn't done
He's
anything.
not. He usually doesn't like
He doesn't do
release
builds.
his. Yeah, he doesn't do build guides. He usually just like shows people good strategies and whether like they're bad strategies or not. You know what I mean? It's like he'll go and push set like when oh my god like any league mechanic comes out he'll push that shit to the
When
maximum and be like
when
is it worth it.
Empyrean has a 10-hour campaign, right? Justifies why it takes me 40 hours.
Does it?
It
I don't
takes
know,
me
man. I
an
don't.
outrageous amount of time to finish that damn campaign. And Path of Exile 2.
Mm,
He does it in 10 hours. But it's just the insanity behind it. That it takes a guy like Empyrean 10 hours to complete it.
yeah,
So just
that's
want
like
to preface that.
10 hours is a long PoE1 campaign.
For like we're not talking about like
They've already said it. We can stop thinking about new players.
yeah.
10 hours is long, guys. If you're rocking 10 hours for the campaign, do better.
Yeah, Empyrean can probably knock out Path ones in 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. I think two
Yeah,
hours
two or
is
three hours.
probably a raw record, but the
I could
level of
no world
wealth
record
of
like
knowledge.
world record. No, dude, world record is dumb. it was made in Necropolis League when you could get the experience orbs and then put them on all your shit, and then oh my god, dude, they got the leveling thing down to what was it? Hold up. I don't want to talk out of my ass here. Uh 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 uh. uh. It was the fastest, not even campaign. Not even campaign. The fastest world record time to level 100 was approximately 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
They were using they were it was a team thing, to
Okay.
be fair. It was
Okay.
highly team and highly coordinated. We had crafters, and oh my god, the amount of people that went into that 30-minute thing was insane. They had like certain builds for them at like level 10. They had people that were coming in to like blast them through certain areas. Like it was just, oh man, it was a thing to watch. The Let's see, what was it? The Act 10, most for fresh start, Act 10 was out 1 hour 55 minutes.
Yeah.
So about 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I do remember that because in my head I saved it as 2 hours. Like that's the kind of
That
default in my
shit's
head.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. But
Easily two or
I
three
don't know
times
what
faster than
Empyrean and some of these guys, but I know that within 5 hours, most of them are already yellow
mapping.
maps.
Yeah, hard
Like
mapping.
so it's day one they're already T60 maps. Like it's just
At 5 hours, I'm like maybe white mapping.
5 hours. I don't ever.
Because
I
remember,
haven't
I
recorded myself
normally
in a while.
don't.
I haven't.
I
I,
always slash played when I get out of Kitava. And I'm pretty sure I'm at like, I think my fastest was like 3 hours and change.
I'll have to record my. I'll have to remember to do that this thing.
Like 350 or some shit like that. 345, something along those
I
lines.
know I usually slow down around. I think is typically around Act 7, Act 8.
Funny enough, I speed up at around Act 5. My early, I don't know what it is, bro. You've witnessed it, I don't know how many times. My early acts, bro, are not fast. I kill too much. I'm too interested in leveling up.
Mm. Too bad because you're playing around with some of the new stuff. I think the key
Yeah, like
for like the first 5 acts is not to do the league content. It's just like because it does slow you down and just
bro,
you're not never strong enough to
yeah.
really engage with it.
But it's just like, yeah, usually like Act 5 I stopped. I usually interact with it pretty early and then
Yeah,
stop
same.
interacting with it as I get further into the thing until I get to maps. And then when I interact with it, it's just like, oh well, that's probably why I stopped interacting with it because it's fucking me up. Like
Yeah, agreed. Same. I have a similar experience with it. I used to do the first act, then I usually get smart enough by act two, stop it, and then another thing I don't do sometimes in act one is I don't group a lot. I usually go solo, and it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just it usually goes a little faster when you have a group. You just joining with a group. It's just if you really are trying to
most
min
people
max your
know where
time.
to be going. Most people know where to be going and will stick to like the quest and
Yeah.
actually like clearing what you're supposed to be clearing to actually get through the acts. When I am going through the acts, I'm just like, oh yeah, where do I need to go? That way. And then I'll make a wrong turn or be like, well, should I have done that first? Like, nah, like I am so unoptimized. You know what? I think I'm going to make a list of where I need to go.
They already got them. They already got
I know,
the
yeah, I'll just
campaign.
like download it and like put
It's
it on my iPad
I
or
think
shit.
PoE Lab has one. I think a few different no, it exists. Trust me, it exists.
It's like I'm not even
Step by
sure if it's
step,
like worth it.
step
Do I
by
want to
step.
kill that? Do I want to kill my early game floundering?
Ah, just play the game, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do I really want to kill my
I
early game
mean,
floundering
yeah,
for the sake of,
min-maxing for what, an hour or two, maybe three. Good.
which is a lot when you're actually I might. All right. Fuck you for convincing me. You literally you saying an hour or two just fucking convinced me, bro. So I'll be trying to find like not like a build guide or anything, but
I
just like a
mean, an hour or
fucking
two is
hack
just like a
guide.
combination of getting something to eat and taking a shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, with how my league launches are going, bro, like I need to yeah, I just need to do it.
I
I'll
mean, if
do that,
anything,
cut down on
if
time.
anything, all right, if I had to pick between you floundering for an hour and what I'm about to say, I'm gonna pick what I'm
I
about to
already
say.
know.
All right.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Actually play League Launch. Like fucking like be on. Like if you could just manage that shit, and I'm not criticizing you, all right? Me of all people, I am not criticizing you, right? Because like I get it, but your record for being in league launches for the past like 2 years have been just
It's
fucking
bad.
abysmal. It
I
is
can't help
amazing,
it, bro. It's
amazing.
always full, dude. I don't know what it is, dude. It's like my life knows that this is the one thing I just want to go smooth and just give me like 3 days, and it never works out.
Like just divert everything to Saturday and just leave that fucking Friday, the Holy Friday, just untouched.
Nope, won't fucking happen. I'm gonna be bothered. It's
I'm
just
already buttering. I'm already buttering the missus, bro. I'm like, yo, I do this, I do that. I mean, like, what you want? I mean, you want a new coach bag? I no problem. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want Friday. I want Friday. That way I can do as much damage as I can do to that campaign so I can get to. Because if I can do most of what I need to do, the bulk of campaign, I know that for the next 2 days, even if I'm on and off, I could do an act. I can do one act every hour, and I can knock it down. That by the time Monday comes, I'm just in maps. So it's not the back and forth isn't as much. So that's kind of usually my strategy for camp for league. But yeah, if I had to choose, if I had a magic wand to help you choose. But again,
Like,
do what you can.
it's not even choosing at this point, bro. I have no idea. Like, put it this way: if I sat there and was just like, "All right, I'm gonna take the cast strategy and start buttering somebody up," you have no idea the amount of people I'd have to butter up because it's never the same person. Because how many link launches are there per year?
Yeah,
There's like three, right? Bro, it's
yeah.
never the same person or the same fucking thing or the
It's
same
been
set of shit.
that's
It's
that's
always just some random bullshit that's just like, oh yeah, here's time to fuck off half your day.
yeah.
Like
It, you
fuck.
know you know what it is selfishly. It has nothing to even be with like, oh, I want to play with you during league launch. Although that is part of it, yeah. Part of it is like it's part of us just streaming it live. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And going through it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a streamer. So oftentimes I tunnel vision. So if I'm streaming and I'm posting something, it's just me crickets, just zoned, geeked out, like just I'm like giggling in my head, but I'm not saying anything. And every 30 minutes I'm like, oh shit, I haven't said anything. Like 30 minutes, like what is wrong with me? So yeah, it's I'm
You
not the
know,
greatest.
You know what it is? I'll actually tell you why that is. It's really hard to play for an audience that isn't there, especially when it's streaming and like the people that are good at it are interacting with their chat. And if you have no chat, you can't.
Yeah, it's
It's
hard.
really I can imagine it's hard to get off the
It's a
floor
death
when it comes.
spiral. It's a death spiral because if you're not interacting with the chat, you can't be interested. But if you're not interested, then you don't get no viewers.
Right. So it's just like you have to somehow, and that's why you end up with all these fucking super. Hey guys, they got to put all their voices the way it's like, oh, that guy's voice
Yeah,
is strange. Oh, what is he gonna say?
yeah, no, I
It's
can't.
just
I can't do that. No, I can't.
no, but that's
I'm,
how that's what I'm
I'm,
saying. That's how you
I'm
get that kind
pretty.
of.
Yeah, I'm pretty animated, but it has to be like organically. It has to be like
We have to be talking about some shit.
so. But yeah, that's just
That's the way it's happening.
my selfish desires. But
I'm I bro, I kid you not. I try every league. I really do. I really try, dude. I try every. I even tell people like that I know. Just like, hey, just like fucking leave me alone today. Like, it just never works.
Yeah, it's just
I get a
def
fucking
you
random
gotta
phone call
like
from the one person I didn't call and be like, shit.
get a presidential phone call like, hey guys, you're gonna have to be here. We need you at the White House, bro. I don't even work for the White House. No, we need you, bro. Stop playing. I know it's
We
league launch
need
right now.
you
They
for
leave that on a voicemail. I know it's league launch, but we need you to come in right now.
just be like, there's a marijuana based like threat to the country. We need you, Mr. Coffee. Like, shit. This
Gotta
is my one chance.
you go to your closet, put on your cape like this is bullshit.
Oh, fucking awful, man. All right, but I am going to try. I promise you, I will try. Just like I have every other time. I just want League Launch to go well, bro. So bad.
Oh, 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 oh. Anything else
Because
before
I
we wrap?
know, like, if I have a good League Launch, bro, and like can get like a couple div, just a couple div off the bat, bro. Oh my god, it always skyrockets like my trajectory, and it always happens too late.
It takes a
And
little
it's
bit of
like
time. Yeah, you gotta have a combination of luck and a combination of just like, just luck. It's just luck. It's not even like being
luck and
online.
hours, luck and time, bro. Because you need to, well, not even time. You have to be killing shit.
Yeah,
You just have to be killing shit
yeah.
a
Which is
lot
which
and
is
all the
time, I
time.
guess. Yeah, I guess when you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's like always be killing shit in that fucking game. If you're not killing shit, you're doing something wrong. And then I end up getting stuck either like watching something and then I stop mapping for 5 minutes and I'm like, and then I look and I'm like, oh shit, I've been standing still. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. There has been a reaction of Path of Exile Keeper Arbs the Flame, which is 3.28. I could be. Hopefully, I'm not wrong with that. Um,
Press a button
press a button, like always. See you till next one.
later.